Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on, Bam? I see you over there on the TikTok. Hello, hello. Getting back into some more Rafa chaos, infinite ammo chaos with this build. I've been farming Saul. I got a couple new golden gods I want to try, and a couple new class mods, which I think could be great. So we're gonna give them a run here as we continue to try and see if we can't get the Hellwalker shiny. So figure we could kind of kill two birds, one stone. You know what I mean? Hey, Foxy, you have me farming Saul again. Yeah, Jack, I've been farming Saul again, man. Hours today I've spent farming Saul. I've got two new golden gods I want to try. Well, one I've had, I looked in the bank and realized I have one in there. It's the one I sent you a screenshot of earlier, Jack, which is a really, really heavily spec'd Jacobs version. It doesn't have the dataless like SMG loader, but it has Jacobs and it does just some really great like raw card damage here. So I've got all three of them equipped. So this is the one I've been using with the dataless SMG. I also have this one now, which does more damage output just looking at this DPS than the SMG one. But so this one, it doesn't have SMG or the dataless, but it does have Jacobs. So I will get those ricochets off of this. So I'm hoping this one could be great. And I figured we could probably go and put this one to use against Bloom Raper too, just to kind of see how it works like on those crystals. Like I'm hoping those ricochets will bounce off the crystals and then, you know, take out the nearby crystals and it'll just cut the time down even further. So we'll put that one to use against Bloom Reaper later. We're also going to put it to use against Meathead Riders here because I'm still on the shiny grind for the Hellwalker. So we're going to put all of these to the test on those guys as well. So I have this one as well. It does not have as much card damage, like just DPS output, which is to be expected because it has elemental damage. And it's like anytime. What's up, Snuggles? Lurk again at work. No worries, Snuggles. Thanks for hanging out. So I want to put this one to the test because it has the incendiary damage, and I know that's really great against flesh. A lot of these, like as you're mobbing at the Meathead Riders here before the boss comes out, a lot of them are just mainly flesh, and then the bosses have the first boss has a layer of armor, and then he's flesh, and then the smaller guy, the immortal dude, Boneface, has a layer of shield and then flesh, and so you know I might like switch to this one or this one if it'll let me. I don't even know. But I guess I could try. Switch to one of these and then switch back to this one and just kind of see how the incendiary works. Or we just put this one to the test against Bloom Reaper because I'm very curious to see if the added incendiary damage results in just like more damage output and I'm able to get the time down on Bloom Reaper with this build. So we're going to test all three of these. I also have two additional class mods I've just gotten. And I want to put them to the test. So we have this one here. So Jack, I pulled this one today. So check this out. This has the plus 20% fire rate and plus 5 into Temerario. And we have a Saltado. So this one is a little different than the one I sent you earlier where it has the plus 20% fire rate and only 3 into Temerario. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But so this one has the buff and the fire rate and the full plus 5 in Temerario. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one out, see how it works. It's kind of the best of both worlds, right? Like buffing the gun damage as much as I can get and the fire rate. So we're going to check this one out. And then I also pulled this one. So it's a plus 4 into Temerario. I have plus 2 into the Thrill, which is fire rate, and Saltado, and plus 45% shotgun damage. So I was like, you know, this one could be great too. Like that's a pretty good just general buff for gun damage. Shotgun damage specifically, and then I have a little bit fire rate and I have plus 4 in the Temerario, so I was like this one could be good. So I'm gonna try this one too. So we're gonna run both of these. I'm gonna do a run here as like a baseline. Small, what's going on? Hello, how you doing? I might need to get those at some point. Yeah, dude, I'll make copies of anything you want of any of these. Let me know. So but I figured as like a to set the baseline, I'm going to do a run with the one I was using mostly during the stream yesterday, which is this one here. So we have plus 4 into Temerario, 2 into the Thrill, and 1 in Saltado, and then plus 35% critical hit damage. So this one, just like by the stats, I would expect this one to be the best. Just that 35% critical damage buff, and knowing that every shot when I get into overheating with this Golden God in this build setup is a crit, that seems like it would be the best. But clearly that is not true because it did not hold true yesterday. Kelly, what's going on? How are you doing? Hello. So Yeah, we got, what's that, like 16 folks over on YouTube. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I'm testing out this Golden God Rafa build with infinite ammo, so we're going to put this to the test. And in fact, let's go ahead and do the shotgun. Let's see what how this one does with the Jacobs. Look at all those, look at it ricochet all the critical hits. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and so here's where the +5 Temerario's coming in, Jack. Like, I can feel this gun just wanting to fly all over the place. So like trying to hold it steady is so difficult. Like it's just wanting to rise to the sky so fast. Oh, everybody's dead. Dude, I'm so fast. Oh, somebody holding up. Ah, Vial over here. You just gonna stand there? You just gonna stand there? Oh crap, I ran out. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Definitely not the quickest on the vials, just having to get through all those crystals. But once you get through, it's just like insta-death. Oh my goodness. Let's see, what game is this, and is it on console? Bobby, this is Borderlands 4, and yes, it is on console. Highly, highly recommend it. I love the game. It's so fun. There's so much you can do in this game. Just like the constant like configuring of your Vault Hunter, as they're called, like the character here that I'm playing. You have 4 different Vault Hunters that you can select, and there's skill traits, there's specializations, there's all sorts of different levels of weapons, class mods, enhancements. What's up, Tattoo Face Mike? Thank you for following. Oh, you joined the Discord. I remember seeing you in the Discord. Welcome. Let's see, I'll just be one-shotting Saul all night. Oh, Jack, I meant to ask you. Yes, sir. Yeah, you're in the Discord. I saw you. Jack, I meant to ask you. So, as I was farming Saul earlier today before the stream, he dropped me 2 purple shotguns. I forget what they're called, but they have beam tosser on them. It's like the one, Bama, thank you for liking the live. It's got like the 3 laser beams. I think that's the beam tosser, right? He dropped me 2 of them. I threw them in the bank, so I can't access them now. But it said each beam deals 12,900 or 400 something like that. But it was over 12,000 damage per beam. Is that like average for beam tosser, or should I be looking for something that's stronger than that? But I saw them, so I was like, well, I'm gonna grab them. I'll throw them in the bank and ask y'all later if those are good. Who is sniping me? Oh. Your auto mod is on hyperdrive. Oh, wait. Oh. Tosser, what? It's, oh, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, it didn't, it was highlighting tosser. Like, is that a foul term? Like, what? Interesting. Let's see, yep, Stellium order shotgun has beam tosser, 20k max roll on beam tosser. Okay, so I should ideally be looking for something in the 20k range. But yeah, the 2 that I found so far are like 12,000 something. I don't remember the specifics, but it was 12,000 something. They're in the bank. I'll hang on to them for now, but I'll keep my eyes out for the 20k. Oh, you know what? Let's go full baseline like what I was doing yesterday. So this is the SMG mode Golden God. So this is the one that has a dataless SMG loader, and I have the 35% crit class mod. So this is everything that I was using yesterday. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do a complete run with this as like a baseline just to kind of see how everything feels, and then we'll switch out and do like either a Golden God or a class mod and just kind of rotate through as we try to work on this Hellwalker shiny.
No need to shout.
God. gun just starts getting so out of control. I'm like just pulling down on this thing like crazy. Somebody left? Where are they at? Oh, you see how it rise, like the rise on it? Looks like it's just wanting to rise straight up in the air. Oh, that dude survived. All right, let me give my iridium. Monday is the hell day. The shiny is pending. Yeah, dude. How great would that be to land a shiny on a Monday? All right, let's see. 12K still does work. Okay, cool. So 12K is still, it'll still get the job done. All right. All right, so here's our baseline run. So again, this is the dataless multi-loader with SMG, Golden God. You can see the stats on the card there, and the class mod I was using yesterday, which has +4 in Temerario, 2 in the Thrill, and 1 in Saltado, and the 35% critical hit damage. So it's kind of the same setup as yesterday. We will run here and as a baseline, and then we'll switch to one of the other Golden Gods or class mod to see how things feel. Good God, man. I'm telling you, the gun just gets so out of control. I'm just constantly like battling the recoil, wanting to fly up in the air. And it's like it fires too fast. It's just wanting to rise straight up in the air. Come get some, y'all. Come get some. Come get some. What's up, dude? Alright, where's the boss at? He's got to come out any second now, right? Good God. There they are. Yo, the recoil is just crazy. Uh-oh. They got me. Uh-oh. They got me again. Someone's landing the rockets. Where's the dude at? There he is. I literally never release the fire. Like, not even once. It just runs. Just forever. Oh my God. Yeah, I gotta spec into better, like you were saying, Jack. Let's see, Mercedes, this is Borderlands 4. I hate living in the UK. It's already, oh gosh, is it? Is it like almost midnight for you? Dang. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with us, man. So yeah, Jack, like you were saying, like getting some like quality of life improvements from Blue and Green Tree. I think I'm gonna have to do that, and it's just so difficult to battle this Temerario. Like, as it buffs the gun damage, it also decreases the gun handling, and so it's literally to the point where wait, what? There's someone still left. Wow, and he got yeeted. Look at that. So yeah, it's like so bad. The gun is like, it's like wanting to go like this, just like straight up super fast. So I'm literally on my desk going like this, just holding and just sliding down, sliding down, sliding down, sliding down, just constantly battling that recoil. It is just crazy. So I think I'm gonna have to spec into the, what is, let's see, which one is it? I know there's one specifically, I think it's Blue Tree, that gives you this one. Overdrive skill. Rafa gains increased gun handling and action skill handling while overdrive is active. The longer overdrive has been active, the greater the bonus. And overdrive is active the entire time. The entire time. It never stops. So it should combat that Temerario, I would think. Okay, so I could put 3 in this one, and that would be good. And let's see, I would need 5 over here somewhere. I mean, I guess I could do activating action skill grants Rafa health regeneration for a duration. That's probably pointless. I could probably just do like the ordnance cooldown. Like get into this. Oh no. Oh, these are already open. I could just put 3 here. I just need to pull 3 off of something else. Probably 3 is good. I have 4 myself, but try. Okay. Let's see. So I've got... That's from the class mod. That's from the class mod. I don't think I have anything I can take away, though. Like, I don't have any points anywhere except for... I mean, I guess I could take some out of here, probably. Like, let's see. I could do, like... Yeah, I don't necessarily care about this one because I'm never aiming, so that could be 1 point. Status effect on him, he gains increased action skill cooldown rate and decreased action skill duration rate. I guess I could maybe go without that one. It's only 3%, so I doubt it's doing much. Take... Whoa! 1 from each on the top. Will I still be able to get down here? I guess I should just go and respec and just try this. Because I can already tell I'm going to need to do this because... it's just the recoil is just so terrible once that Temerario gets going. Yeah. Let me see. Surely I can spare 3 points somewhere. I'm sure I can. Yeah, not sure where from where. Maybe take a couple skills down to 4 and put them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to, like, some of them that I've got at 5, take them down. Whoops, what am I doing? Not the bank. It's gonna cost me 29 million to respec. God dang. Okay. Let me just quickly see what I've got here. So I have 3, you know, I really don't need this. I could take these 3 right here. This is just movement speed. I don't need that. I'm already fast enough. I'm going to take these 3 and put them in. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So take these ones out. Buff that. I don't need the movement speed. I'm already ridiculously fast. And then, bam. There we go. What do you think, Jack? Make sense? Philip, thank you for following. Appreciate that. I think that makes sense. I don't need the W. Bam, says W. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It, like the movement speed, I don't need it, right? Like overdrive grants Rafa increased movement speed. Like you saw how ridiculously fast when I go into overdrive, it's like too fast. So I think this makes sense. Let me just make sure before I leave here. Is there anything else, y'all, you think I should maybe move some points around? So reload speed, I do not even care about because I never run out of ammo. This one I have to have. Let's see, I'm fully spec'd into this, but my class mod's giving me a few more points. I don't really care about any of those. Don't care about that. No, I definitely don't want to do that. Let's see. Dealing melee damage grants. Nope, I don't. Nope. I don't care about that. I'm not doing anything melee. Melee attack. No, I think that's probably it right there. Yeah. Run it. I think that's going to help a ton. Even just the 3 should help a ton. Like, seriously, I'm still so fast. Like, I almost can't even tell a difference. All right. Nope, Matt. Let's go back. Run it again. Let me run it one more time as like a baseline now that I've just respec'd a little bit and see if that gun handling helps at all. I'm sure it's going to help at least a little. So we'll do one more baseline with the same Golden God, the same class mod for now, and then we'll swap them out and see what it feels like. The Ruby's Grasp can platinum bloom. It's nuts. Ruby's Grasp? Isn't that the pistol that you throw and it like you get like 5 copies of it that you throw? I was using that for a while on the stream. It was hilarious. I think that's the one. I bet if you did some stuff like the Grenazerker Rafa, where like, you know, anything that you throw, the Tadior gun or grenade, it doubles it. Like, that could be nasty. Yeah, if you roll it with Jacobs or Torg Impact, it's broken. Nice. Yeah, and then like I said, if you do like the Grenazerker Rafa where it would double everything, like that would be crazy. All right, here we go again. Just as a reset, I just respect, so I now have 3 off. I took 3 off of the movement speed, put it on El Centro for increased gun handling. So we'll see how that feels, and we're gonna run the same Daedalus SMG Golden God, the same 35% crit damage with those stats, and run it and see how we feel now. Already it's way more controllable. I just instantly I can feel it. It's way more under control. It's not rising to the skies as quickly. This is infinitely better already just with the 3. This is way better. Oh my gosh, yes. This is so much better. I'm literally not pulling down on the mouse at all. It's just shooting straight. So I think it's literally combating the gun handling decrease from Temerario. So it's like, because the long... Oh, dude, I'm literally not... Whoa. I was... Shoot, gun! I'm literally just looking at how straight it's shooting, not even paying attention to the fact that the dude threw a bomb in my face. This is so much better. Like, I'm literally not pulling down at all. Not even at all. It's just shooting perfectly straight. Oh, man. This is so perfect. This is so much better. Look how much smoother the screen is, too. Like, I'm not bouncing around as much. I feel like I have a sniper rifle now for a shotgun. Dude, look at the reticle in the middle. Did I just get it? I got it! I got it! Y'all! There it is! What? Bam! Bam! There it is! Monday! Yeah, you called it, Bama. Yes! Oh my gosh. Let's go, baby is right. my bot is mad at you, Jack. Please refrain from using all caps. Oh man. Oh my gosh. What's up, Fox? Damn, I just joined just in time. Dude, Ronan, you did join just in time. Purple Blunts, yes. Oh, man. That makes me so happy. That was fast. You should roll Saul now. Yeah, dude, for real, like, I seriously was expecting to be here the entire stream. That was the second run. That was literally the second run. And by the way, y'all, Jack, huge props to you, man, because the let's see, Nips jealous. This guy farms for a few days here and there and gets them both. Dude, that's seriously insane. Like how quickly I got both the Lucian and now the Hellwalker Phosphine from these guys. Jack's telling me he farmed him for what, a week straight. I had someone else in the stream yesterday, I think, telling me they farmed him 150 plus hours. Wow. Yeah, no, Jack, seriously, big props to you. Thank you for the recommendation on the what's this thing called? El Centro. Dude, that seriously dialed in this build to a T. That is so critical to this. And if you notice, right as I was taking out the last the immortal, I guess the not so immortal bone face after I took out his big buddy he was riding on, the reticle in the middle, right, the thing that shows you like how much of the bullets, like how big the bullet spread is gonna be. Did y'all notice it was a pinhole size? It was tiny. I was basically lasering with this shotgun because of that. So when I run this again, watch the reticle in the middle, the circle, the target, like where you aim, it literally shrinks over time to the point where it's like a pinhole size. So I'm basically firing all the rounds that would usually spread are basically just be turning into like a sniper rifle. Dude, it is crazy how much better this is. A bullet hose. Guns with Vladoff licensed parts have a 30% chance to add an extra projectile. Shotgun status effect, Jan. Is this a good one? Oh no, it's sniper. I thought they all were shotgun. I was gonna say if they're all shotgun, I'm gonna keep it, but yeah. Hyperion grip without the Hyperion grip. No, really, that's what it is, Ronan. That's basically what it is. Peak cinema. I think I was at 200-ish hours when I got them. Oh my gosh, Nips, seriously? Dude, y'all are my good luck charms because that was seriously crazy. Never, I was in my head thinking, I'm gonna go like 2 weeks of streams before I even see the shiny drop. That's seriously crazy. Let's see. Bam, there it is. Look at that. There it is. Is it a good roll? I didn't even look at it. Oh no, it's a panicking. It's not even the looming, but I already have the looming. Let's see, I have the looming right here, the looming 10K. So we can get rid of that. And then weapon. This one, bam. All right, there it is. Let's see. Did I equip it? I did, right? Yeah, looming 10K. All right. Look at that. There it is. Mr. Nobody. That's what happens when my build just synchronizes so well. I love it. Still only got one shiny though. I need a God Roll Dancer and still trying to grind for it. Yeah, Mr. Nobody, absolutely. Like you probably see the smile growing on my face the entire time I was doing that because just how the gun handling became just so smooth, and then the reticle became so small, and it was like I was just lasering with this shotgun with infinite ammo, and it all just clicked. It just clicked. But you said you're farming a God Roll Dancer. What's the God Roll Dancer for you? Because I have a ton of them, and that's part of what I'm testing in the stream today. Is as I'm about so that run right there was literally just to be a baseline to test the current SMG dataless multiloader Golden God with the Dancer that I'm using. So it was this shotgun with the dataless multiloader for SMG ammo, Golden God, and then this is the Dancer that I'm currently using, which has 4 on Temerario, 2 on the Thrill, 1 on Soltado, and then plus 35% crit damage. And I thought this would be like the best setup there is, but I want to test these other Golden Gods here, which like this one doesn't have dataless, but it has Jacobs, and it does the exact same like card damage, 560 by 4. Has a little bit faster of a fire rate than this one, but this one I was using SMG ammo, so it's going to be even faster. But with this one having Jacobs, I wanted to try it because I feel like this is gonna go so nasty with the Jacobs. And then I also have a ton of other Dancers I'm gonna try. So like I wanted to try this one with Michael. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate that. So I have this one I'm gonna try, which buffs fire rate, but then I also have plus 5 into Temeraria, 1 in Saltado. I have this one, which is plus 45% shotgun damage, 4 into Temeraria, 1 Saltado, and 2 into Thrill for a little bit faster fire rate. So I'm gonna try these two in these two. So I've got some stuff I'm gonna be trying here. So let me ask y'all this: what combination do you want to see next? Because I have a ton of stuff we can try. What should we try next? Should we keep the same gun, go with a different class mod? Should we keep the same class mod, go with a different gun? Should we just change both of them up? What do y'all want to see? I use plus 5 Thrill, 1 Saltado, 1 Temerario. Yeah, okay, so bot, I have a similar one. So I have, let's see, I have, where's the one I have? Jack actually gave me this one. So here's one with a plus 20% fire rate. Let's see, you had plus 5 Thrill though. So I do have that right here. So this one is absolutely nuts. Mike, I will show you the skill tree. Give me just 1 second. I'll pull it up and then I'll keep it on this. I'll keep like the red, green, and blue on the screen just for a second so you can like screenshot them. But I will show you. So here's what I have. +5 thrill, +1 saltado, +1 temerario, and it has the 20% fire rate. So +5 onto the thrill, which is fire rate, and then +20% fire rate. This thing absolutely smokes, man. Yes, was that Jack Sparrow? Yes, that was Jack Sparrow. Yeah. That's him. Is Jack famous? Jack, you got there's bot Durka on TikTok. Oh no, you joined. Jack, be quiet, bot. Haha, good buddy of mine as well. Oh, well, nice. That's hilarious. Let's see. Nips, fire rate for your fire rate so you can fire rate. Dude, that's literally it. It's fire rate for your fire rate so you can fire rate. Okay. I actually follow bot Durka a lot. No way. So everybody knows everybody in this little community. I love it. All right. So y'all saw the baseline. Let me ask you this. Do you want me to swap out the Golden God or the class mod? Like, which one should we try? Should we keep the same SMG loaded Golden God and swap the class mod? Or should we swap the gun and keep the class mod? Like, what do you think? You know what? I think let's go with this one. Let's do this one with the same class mod for now, just to kind of see what happens. I'm very curious of what's going to happen with the Jacobs. So let's go with this one. So that's going to be 2. So this one here. So this one is Jacobs. So it's going to be a little bit slower of a fire rate because it's not SMG ammo anymore, but we now have Jacobs critical hits ricochet, so this should go pretty hard, man. This should be pretty nasty. All right, let's activate this. Now watch the reticle in the center. It should slowly get smaller over time. Yo, this is like absolute just insta deleting these people. Yeah, look, I can already see the reticle getting smaller. And it's like the gun handling is continuously getting better. Look at it getting smaller. Do you see it? It's getting smaller and smaller. I'm almost lasering with this thing now. Look at it. Look how small it is now. I'm literally lasering with this shotgun. Where are these guys? Yo, this is just instant delete. Like, everything that I'm shooting, it's just instantly dead. Like, yo, this is crazy. I think I like this one better than the SMG. It's doing so much more damage, and then those crits are ricocheting. Okay, this is crazy. Look at that. Look at big dude up there. Instant delete. Ready? Watch the boss. Look at the health. Look at the health. Instant delete the boss. He's done. Where's the little guy? Little guy's done. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was crazy close. I landed on a bomb at the end. Wow. Dale, this is not modded. I picked this one up myself. No one dropped this for me. I picked this one up. Shotgun, shotgun. No, this is definitely not modded. And I would even be happy to have someone verify that, because I picked this one up myself. It's this one. This one here, Jacobs critical hits ricochet. And if you think it's modded because of the infinite ammo that I'm doing, that's I can explain that. Oh my god, dude, hello. Mr. Nobody, thank you for the follow. Okay, as I said before, I said I was gonna put the skill tree on the screen so y'all can take a screenshot. So I'm gonna do that now. It's never seen a golden god with Jacobs. I have 10. No, Dale. No, golden gods absolutely roll Jacobs. Somebody confirmed that with me. Dale on YouTube is saying it's modded because he said he's never seen the golden god roll with Jacobs and he has 10. I have gotten multiple that roll with Jacobs. Yeah, so bot Durka is saying correct. They absolutely do roll with Jacobs. I've gotten a few of them. Golden God absolutely rolls with Jacobs. Jack says on the Twitch. Yes, they absolutely do roll with Jacobs. If you haven't seen one yet, I would say get over to Saul right now this week and farm him because he's the big encore, so you have a much greater chance of getting them. I was farming him earlier today and I saw at least 2 that had Jacobs, but they were not as good as the one that I'm using now. The DPS was much lower. The first Golden God I grinded for rolled with a Jacobs. Nice. Golden God 100% can roll with Jacobs. Thank you, Nips. Yeah, thank y'all for confirming. Yes, this week is perfect for all the class mods as well. Garcia, yes it does. Mostly all I've gotten have been Jacobs. Yeah, okay, y'all, thank you for confirming. Just to make sure like I'm not crazy. Yes, so Dale, these absolutely do roll with Jacobs. Let's see, I have one with Hyperion Amp. Would that be better? I would say no. Because the Hyperion, that's like the grip where like at continuous fire, the gun damage or the gun handling improves. Is that the right thing? Yeah, no worries, Dale. I'm glad we could confirm it for you though, because like, I am definitely big on no mods. As I've said in the streams before, you know, to each their own. If somebody wants to go play with mods and stuff, excuse me, that's cool. But like, it's just not my thing. I have no interest in modded anything. I won't touch it. So, you know, when someone says something is modded, I want to make sure it's very clear that that's not the case. Give gun shield and extra gun damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Dale, it could be a good one. I would say my preference would be one that like I have here with, pretty high damage. Like this one is of the highest that I've seen with, as far as like just raw card damage and DPS. So 560 by 4. And then 6542 DPS. Like that's probably the highest that I have seen yet. And the fact that it also has Jacobs means that all those critical hits that I'm hitting with this are now ricocheting and doing all that extra damage. So like this one is probably like one of the best that I have seen yet. I just recently got this one where it has the dataless multi-loader instead of, you know, like that's the additional attribute that this one has. So this one, it can load SMG ammo and it just shoots crazy fast. And it's also 560 by 4, but it's not quite as high as the DPS because this one shoots a little faster, 4.9 rounds a second versus 4.5. The Jack says Golden God only gets 1 roll, so Jacobs or Daedalus is best for damage. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Jack is man of culture. No drops DPS. Yes, it does. Mostly all I've gotten eventually. Yeah, okay. And they do roll elemental. So I do have this one that I also want to try because it has incendiary damage, and a lot of these dudes, as right here at the Meathead Riders, they're all flesh. You know, some of them have shield. The boss has a layer of armor, things like that, but I still want to try it. It doesn't do nearly as much damage, right? It's 448 by 4, but because of the added incendiary damage, I was like, you know, it could be good, especially for potentially like Bloom Reaper, right? Since he's all flesh. I figured I might try this one. Isle of Integrity. It's hilarious. Let's see, Dale, it's just people are slightly modding guns with rolls they don't come with, and people are dropping them all over. So some are saying they got them legit and didn't. They were dropped by modders. Yeah, no, 100%, Dale. Yes, I've had many people tell me that. And in fact, Jack, who I talk with all the time in the Discord, and we're always exchanging gear and stuff, he has confirmed with me that he has a method or a way of confirming and like verifying if something is modded. And so anytime that someone else that is not Jack, because I know Jack already is big in like no mods and he can verify these things. If somebody else drops me something, he's already said, you know, if you want me to verify if it's modded or not, let me know. And so Jack's my guy for the verification. So I haven't gotten anything from anyone else at this point, or at least not in a while. So I haven't had a chance to, or I haven't had a need to verify anything. But this one I absolutely rolled, like this one dropped myself. Like this one was dropped by the boss, not from someone else. I remember somebody dropped a modded gun for me and Tiny Tina's and it made the game so boring. Yeah, it's called Playtime. Me and him are always sharing info. Oh, nice. Yeah, I appreciate all the help, y'all. And that's why I love this little community, man. Everybody's so generous with the loot and the tips and everything. And so, all right, so as promised, the skills. For anybody who wants to screenshot this, if you were on mobile, some of this is going to be kind of cut off on the sides. I apologize. You're not really missing anything on the side, on the far right of this one, except for There's 1 in Saltado and 4 in Temerario. Those come from my class mod. So you can see all the skills I have applied here if you want to screenshot that. And then the green tree, I have nothing on the bottom. All I have here is +5 into handshake deal. And then in the blue, I have nothing below the top line here. So I have 5 in Los Geras. Or no, I have 3 down here in El Centro, which is key to this because it absolutely makes the gun handling. It turns your gun into a laser over time. And then the thrill, I have 5 into this, and then I get a couple extra from the class mod. So there's the skills for anybody who wanted to see those. Followed. Thank you, bot. Let's see, God of 335 will say if you're on consoles, don't pick it. Any modded stuff they are pushing for account. Oh, really? They're banning? Oh yeah, definitely stay away from modded stuff. Yeah. Oh my god, my heart would drop if I picked up a modded weapon accidentally and got banned for it. Oh my gosh. Could have swore I followed, but there you go. No, appreciate that, bot. Let's see, Dale says also mods can corrupt people's game files as I used to join games and ruin them for genuine players. So again, my apologies as I thought I had gotten most roles possible. No worries at all, Dale. But that's exactly why so bot TikTok's telling me you just became the #3 fan in the fan club. Thank you. Need to like the live. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's go run another one. Let's go run another one because this is now that the El Centro is like turning this weapon into a laser as I continue shooting and I'm not getting the crazy recoil. This has become so much more fun than it already was. I got a call and need to do some work. See you next time. All right, take care, Snuggles. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, so that one we did with the Jacobs. So let's do this. Now, that was crazy, right? Like we like insta deleted everyone. So now what I want to do is change out. I want to change out because I think I'm liking this Golden God the most. Just the Jacobs and the extra damage is just crazy. So I'm gonna stick with this one and we'll just change out the class mods for now. Then maybe we'll switch back to this one or try the Incendiary later. But that one was with this one here, which I've been running the plus 35% crit damage. So let's switch it out with one of these. Let's do this one. So I'm gonna get a buff in fire rate, and then I have +5 in Temerario, whereas I currently have 4. And then 2 in fire rate here with the thrill and 1 in Saltado. So let's see what happens with this one. So we're going to go all in 5 on Temerario with a little bit faster fire rate and just see what happens. Let's see. Jacobs just makes things super comfy. Yeah, no, Nips, it absolutely does. And when I'm shooting at one person, and with this, obviously with the COV, with duct tape, every single shot once I'm overheating, which is very quick into it, right? Like it's like after the first 8 rounds or something, it's overheating. So after that, every shot that lands is a crit. And just seeing those, like the people next to him saying crit, crit, crit next to them, it's just like, that's just so beautiful. You know what I mean? But, oh yeah, Discord. Let me share with you the Discord link. Give me 1 second. Easiest way for me to do this is type it in the command in Twitch. It gives me the output I can copy over here to TikTok. There you go. Copy that, paste it into your browser, and it'll take you right in. Let's see. Weapon. Just got the shield and a good blacksmith mod for my forger. Where should I go for the highest power weapons? Shield is from Lictor. Oh, okay. So let's see. Omnitua. You got this. If you got a shield from Lictor, you got the Super Soldier. That is like one of my all-time favorite shields. I'm using it right now, right? So that's what I'm using right now. I love that shield. As far as where should I go for highest power weapons, that varies a ton by what you're speccing into and like what you're building for. I don't know exactly how to answer that other than, does anybody have any recommendations? Like, I don't know. I guess the question would be like, what are you wanting, like shotguns? Are you wanting sniper rifles? Are you wanting like high fire rates like SMGs? Like what more can you tell me? Let's see. You have the Doom shotgun. Okay, so the Hellwalker, and I'm doing crazy damage with it. Bod and Dark Beast works with everything. Yeah, Jack, no, that's actually a great suggestion. Dark Beast in the bod, yeah. If they want a gun to rule them all, a bod. Yep, Nips, absolutely. You basically build around your guns. Yeah, no, Dale, exactly right. Okay. So now we have this class mod, +5 Temerario, 1 Saltado, and then 20% fire rate. And let's just see what happens with this one. I'm gonna stick with the same Jacobs shotgun. Okay, buy it. There you go. Dude, look at this. It's basically turned into a laser now. Like, it's just shooting dead straight. I can't really tell much of a difference between this one and the last one, to be honest. I think, if anything, maybe the last one was slightly better. Let's see what kind of damage we get on the boss. Oh, man, we're doing some big damage on the boss pretty quick here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yo! Oh my god. I gotta remember that dude drops those bombs. I almost ran into him again. So, I don't know, y'all. That was really, really close to the one with the +35% crit damage. So, I think if anything, I maybe preferred the last one. Just very, very, very slightly. I felt like it was kind of insta-deleting people just a little bit faster. The build probably really good with Convergence, Gore Master. Bot sending you back to Saul for Gore Master. Allow. I see now. Now I see. Okay. Jesus, Christopher. So I pulled some pretty cool Gore Masters today. What are y'all doing with the Gore Masters? Are there any like cool builds with the Gore Masters? Because I actually got one that shoots stickies, and it had Jacobs on it. I have another one that does incendiary damage and like the gyro jets that explode on impact, I think. A few different cool rolls. I threw them in the bank because I was like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but these seem cool. Oh yeah, that's probably really good. Really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll run to the bank here in a little bit and show him, maybe even pull him out so we can put it to the test, but... Okay, so that class mod obviously works really well. The extra fire rate, definitely could feel it was shooting a little bit faster. But now, I want to switch... Oh god, I almost fell off. Okay, now I want to switch this to the one that has the shotgun damage. Right there, okay. So this one is... I'm not... So, looking at just by the actual stats on the card, I would expect this one to be just really, really nasty. Like, plus 45% shotgun damage across the board. That's a pretty big buff for shotgun damage, and all I'm using is a shotgun. And then I have +2 into Thrill, so that's going to give me a little bit faster fire rate. Then I have +4 into Temerario, so that's going to be a good gun damage buff. And then Saltado. So, like, this one seems like it could be nasty. And it's actually the exact same skill specs here. So 4 in Temerario, 2 in the Thrill, 1 in Saltado. The only difference being plus 45% shotgun damage, and this one's plus 35% crit damage. So let's see how this one feels. Again, we're using the same Jacobs Golden God. Oh god, I ran straight into that. Yo, just melted that badass. Melted that dude. Oh gosh, this is doing some pretty gnarly damage. Yo, this might be the one. Holy crap. Oh my god. This might be the one. Yo. It's just making everyone insta delete. Okay, look at this. Look at his health. Look at his health. If I land the shots. Oh my god. Oh, see, I did it again. I did it again. No, you're not gonna get me. I did it. I keep running into this dude. Gotta remember he drops those grenade things. Noah, thank you for following. I do that every single time with this guy. I run straight in to where he falls, but he drops those grenade things. That was definitely faster. No, I was thinking the exact same thing, Ronan. That was by far the fastest yet. Like, it was just insta-deleting everyone. I'm gonna run it again. I'm gonna run it again. Same setup. That was nasty. Get away from me with that bomb. Alright, I need El Centro to kick in because this thing's kicking like a mule right now. There we go. Now I can feel it. Now we're smoothing out. God, how much smoother it gets after this, like after a minute or so. Like, this is just crazy. I'm just lasering. Look at that. I mean, it's just insta-delete everyone. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. This is so fast. Look at the dude's health. That's crazy. Oh, he's almost got me. Oh my gosh. Seriously? All right, we'll just finish him off. Look at that. I mean, that's crazy. Oh, I'm not out. Oh, I gotta turn that on. No, it was already out. Alright, now don't run into him again. There we go. Where the heck did he go? Yeah, I think that class mod is the one, man. I really do. We need more COV guns. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Jack. Marty Dom, COV PTSD with that nade at the end. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that... I can't tell you how many times he's got me with that thing. What is that? Sparky shield? What the heck is this? When energy shield is not full. Oh, I've had this. It periodically shocks nearby enemies. Yeah. I've had that before. Cannons over Exo Knives first playthrough on Borderlands 4. Finally got a new gen console. Nice, Noah. Thank you for following. Yeah, so are you running Rafa, Noah? All right, so now that I know, I think I'm really liking this mod the most. At least for this. Let's I want to do a run with this incendiary. I know it's not going to do as much because it's way less damage than this, but I just want to try it. Let's just see how the incendiary damage works. See if we can really kind of notice it or not. So I'm just swapping to this one, so we're gonna lose the Jacobs, but we're gonna gain incendiary damage. We'll see what happens. I know when we get to the boss, getting through that layer of armor and shield is gonna take way longer, because this is weak against armor and shield, but it's alright. I'm very curious to see how the added incendiary damage does on all these guys. Like, right here's some armor, so we're gonna see, like, when I get through the flesh. Oh, geez, it's still cooking him pretty quick. God. That was actually way faster than I thought it was gonna be. Yo, this thing's actually cooking. This thing is actually kind of cooking. Dude. Oh my gosh. This is actually kind of nasty. Let's see these big guys. Watch. Where's that big dude? Look at, I mean, just melting them. The real question is going to be what happens when the boss comes out with his layer of armor. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's way slower. Yeah, it's way slower. Exactly what I thought. Getting through that armor with incendiary rounds is way slower. But let's see what happens with the flesh. Flesh is dropping quick. And then the shield is going to take longer. Yep, that's going to take longer. But then the flesh should be quick. Oh yeah, instant. Instantly. Against flesh, this thing absolutely melts. I think this is going to be the Bloom Reaper setup right here. I think this is going to be the one for Bloom Reaper. Dude, that incendiary damage, it really does melt these dudes. Give me all the iridium. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how well this thing works with the incendiary damage. It's not even a high amount of incendiary damage, but it is very strong against flesh, so it definitely works well. So I think we're gonna have to do a Bloom Reaper run with this just to see how it feels. But what I'm thinking is, so what we'll do for Bloom Reaper, this is gonna be the strategy. We're gonna go this shotgun Jacobs for the crystals, because we'll get the ricochets on those crystals, and it's just more raw damage output to get through those crystals. And then we'll switch to this one with the incendiary damage and see how that feels. And you know, since I've already gotten the shiny Hellwalker, let's go do it now. I still can't believe that dropped on the second run. That's just really crazy. Let's see if we can get a plat now with this build on Bloom Reaper UVH6. What do y'all think? You think we're gonna make it happen? I think it's gonna happen. If this incendiary damage does that little bit extra that we need to burn through Bloom Reaper's flesh a little bit quicker than just the raw kinetic, Bloom Reaper doesn't stand a chance. Walk, thank you for liking the live. All right, let's get some speed here. Look at that. Go speed racer. I love that the cannons have the chance for critical hits, which restore my action skill. Look at that. See my action skill going back up? That's just from the shoulder cannons. I'm not even shooting. Dude, that's how you speed run this right there, man. I'm almost out. Let's see. RB, I farmed for a fire golden god today and got it pretty quick. It's a beast. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what I'm using. That's what I'm going to try with Bloom Reaper right now. This one, incendiary. So it's not the highest DPS, like damage output or incendiary damage, but I figured let's go give it a try because it was doing pretty good on some of the mobbing I was doing. And then I also had this one, which is just the highest DPS I've seen, and it has Jacob. So I'm going to go use this one on the crystals, use this one on Bloom Reaper, and see what happens. See what happens.
Badass! This is gonna be one of those fights.
And then with the El Centro, gun handling buff, like as I continue to shoot, it just basically turns this into a laser. I think that's gonna really help too, because when I was running Bloom Reaper in the last stream yesterday, the gun handling was just so crazy. I'm like constantly battling it, and so now it's so much more dialed in. So I'm really feeling good about it. Okay, so we're gonna start with this one with the Jacobs, then we're gonna switch to number 3, which is my incendiary. So 2 and 3. All right, here we go. Just realized my health was low. All right, let's see what happens with this Jacobs. Let's get this thing heating up. Yes, look at the crit. Look at the ricochets. Look at the ricochets. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. It's instantly deleting them. Oh, my God. Yo, that's crazy. It literally instantly deleted them. Oh, crap. You know what? I just messed this up. I just burned through my rep kit charges. Oh, come on, action skill. No. Okay, well, it's not going to be flat on this one. Here, have those. Oh, I forgot. Wait, no, I didn't switch. Somehow it didn't switch. Weird. Alright, here we go. Alright, now we're on the incendiary. Let's see what happens. This is a practice. Dude, that is absolutely doing more damage. That is absolutely doing so much more damage. Get off me. Seeing his damage drop like that, it wasn't nearly that fast yesterday. Not even close. So I think we're gonna get a plat here, y'all. Get this practice run out of the way. Get rid of the kinks. I think we're gonna get a plat. I think it's easy. In fact, y'all need to back up. I think we're absolutely gonna get a plat. Like, with how quickly this thing is dropping. Oh, you just killed my super soldiers firing, right? It's still dropping faster though. Finish it. Okay. Now we got the kinks out of the way. That was absolutely faster. There's no doubt in my mind that was faster. That incendiary damage was absolutely melting his flesh. But now if I don't mess up the action skill timing and stuff, I think we're absolutely going to get a platinum here. That felt so great. Oh my gosh. I think this build is like just dialed in right now. It is dialed. What is this? Burt's Bees. Onslaught. Y'all, this is dialed, man. Alright.
My diagnosis? You done this here, so I used to have one just like this, just without so many weird stains.
Wait, I'll make sure I don't get rid of these.
You and your wallet are welcome.
Alright, here we go.
anytime.
So we're gonna start with the Jacobs, which absolutely just made those crystals disappear. I've never seen those crystals melt that fast. Ronan, dude, seriously? This Jacobs Golden God with those ricochets, after about the first 3 to 4 seconds, because of all the ricochets that were happening on all those crystals, once I got through the first one and I turned and started shooting the second one, it was just I just ran straight around and they disappeared. I've never seen them disappear this fast. Ever. In any other configuration that I've used have they disappeared this fast. Let's go ahead and get her heating up. Look at the ricochets all over the place. And now they're just going to start instantly disappearing. Look at that. Already through them. All right, let's get rid of the action skill. Pop the rep. Okay. All right, I'm ready. We're going in. We're gonna get her heating up. Come on, we gotta get this plat. We gotta get this plat. Already feel the gun handling so much better. We're absolutely melting him. Lost a little bit of fire rate because he broke my shield. That's all right. We're about to be in phase 3. There it is. Give me something to shoot so I can keep my action skill up. I don't have time to get rid of it now. Oh no, I think I just messed it up. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, come on, come on. No! Uh-oh. Oh, I just lost it. Dude just got away. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Go, 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 go! No! He's out of view! No! Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh my god! Oh, you kidding me? We can easily get this. We can easily get this as long as I don't mess up and fall out of sight and have to use the grapple. Oh, this is gonna be... Yeah, we totally got this. This is gonna be easy. Bam, I'm back. Had to jump. Ride home real quick. Finished work when you started streaming. Oh, nice. Wow, you dude, it was seriously like 1 second difference, and that was with the mess ups that I had, like falling below the thing where I couldn't shoot him. He got away from me there for a couple seconds. I had to go track him down. So as long as I don't make those little mistakes, we got this. We got this easily. This is gonna be the one right here. No mistakes. Keep him in the sights. What's on this? Airstrike. Alright, let's run it again. I just can't believe how quickly these crystals disappear though. Like, this is crazy.
No close. No problem. I'll patch you up and you won't expect. Why don't you come on back real
Alright, so 2, then to 3. 2, then to 3. Here we go. Alright, can we make it happen on this one? Alright. Get it heating up. Yeah, it's I mean, you can see it ricocheting everywhere. Uh-oh. Alright, we're through. Oh, I used a rapid charge too early. Let's see, we should still be good. Yeah, 5 seconds, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, let's get it heating up. Come on, come on, come on. Which way is he gonna go? My way. Got the beam on me. Come on, phase 3. Hurry, 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 hurry. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Do this. Right back in. Get it heating up. Don't you run away from me this time. Oh, right in my face. That's fine. That's fine. You stay right there, fool. You stay right there. Come on. No! Yes! Easy! Easy! We did it, y'all. We did it. And he gave me a mantra. We did it. Hell yeah, RB, that's what's up. Let's see, what'd he give me? Boom, nice. Let's see. No Jacobs or anything. Sell that one. I've got 100 mantra. Oh, you gave me a Slippy? That's hilarious. Just spit him on mic. Almost blended in. I didn't see it. I just saw the gold shining. I was like, what is still there? Yeah, no, that was That was smooth. So yeah, without a doubt, the Incendiary Golden God makes all the difference on Bloom Reaper. Having that, why does it say got some, but then there's nothing there? There's nothing in there. Having that Incendiary damage makes all the difference. Ooh, a Malawan. Oh, but pistol and assault rifle, that doesn't help. Furion, yeah, garbage. Yo, I can't pick it up. My backpack's full. What the heck am I holding? You get rid of some stuff. Get rid of this. Don't need that. Don't need that. What else did I pick up? Not either. Oh, that's probably why. It's because I got a million class mods in here. Let me put some of these in the bank. Like I'm not going to use this or this one. At least not right now. They don't even have firmware on them. What? It's already full again. All right, I'll get rid of this stuff. Let's do it again. See what happens. You know what? Let's change the class mod and see what happens this time. Maybe we'll go with the higher fire rate one and see what happens. So we're gonna lose the gun damage, but we'll have more fire rate. Maybe we can try that one.
I think I might have sold this Saint no tape. Shoot, I can get that'll look mighty fine on my. Oh,
all right, let's see what happens. You know what? Actually, if I'm gonna use the Slippy, let me throw this in the bank because I'll use it with my aim on if I'm gonna use it at all.
Soon, I'm sure.
Okay. So let's change out the class mod. Let's go with, let's see. Oh, you know, this one doesn't have, put this one in the bank too. I'm not gonna need that right now. Okay, let's go with, so we have +5 Temerario, plus 20% fire rate, 35% crit damage. Let's see, is that, no, it's Overdrive or Dancer, action skill duration, fire rate. Where's the one that Jack gave me? This one here with just the all-out ridiculous fire rate. Let's go with that. Give me fire rate on top of fire rate for my fire rate. All right, let's see what happens with this one. So we're gonna lose some gun damage, but we're gonna have ridiculous fire rate. Do you have anything in the green tree? Snake, I do, but it's only one thing, I believe. Right here. 5 on handshake deal for just the buff and gun damage. That's the only thing I have in the green tree. And then in the blue tree, I have 5 in Las Jarosh, which is like absolutely critical for this. So this gives me the infinite ammo basically. And then I have 5 on the Thrill, but then another 5 from my class mod. And then this one here, which is also critical, which we just added to the build today for gun handling. So over time, as you're in overdrive, it just, you'll see the reticle, that thing in the center where you're targeting. It just gets smaller and smaller and smaller to the point where you're basically lasering with this gun and there's no recoil at all. So that is also critical. Okay, so we're gonna go Jacobs on the crystals, Incendiary on Bloom Reaper. I wonder how AI El Centro will hold up with the extra fire rate. We're about to find out, Jack, because I do remember when I did try this class mod in the past, I remember there's so much fire rate that it was almost just impossible to actually even target things because it was just shooting so fast and it was trying to rise so quickly. So we'll see if the El Centro actually combats that. I think it's going to. Might need an extra point, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's get it heating up. God, it shoots so fast. Oh my God. That is crazy. Oh! Oh, it's too fast! I'm running out of ammo! It's literally too fast! I ran out of ammo! It's too fast. Oh my gosh. They're wrecking me. It's literally too fast. That's hilarious. Let's see if I run out again. I'm literally running out. I'm just running out constantly. Why am I running out? Is it literally the fire rate? It didn't do this last time. The ammo regen doesn't seem like it's going up nearly as fast. Where'd that dude just go? Yo, I'm never gonna get through this. I just keep running out of ammo. I don't know why the ammo regen is like not being as quick as it was. You see? It seems like it's going up so much slower. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get gold in this one. Constantly running out of ammo. Oh, now I'm completely out because I'm out of action skill. Okay, well this was a failed experiment. It's too fast. It's literally the fire rate overriding the regen. Like it can't keep up. The fire rate is literally too fast. Dude, will you stop hopping around? Oh my god. Like, look how fast that is. That's just crazy. Yeah, I'm out again. Oh my god. Yo, this is crazy. I'm out again. Out again. Alright, there's phase 3. Oh my goodness. Yo. Well, it's too fast. I didn't think it would actually happen, but it's too fast. Ooh, that was close. He dodged my grenade. My beams are showing me where he is. I can't even see him. Good God, when it shoots fast and it doesn't run out of ammo, it is so nasty. Crazy nasty. Just melted the last bit of his flesh. Almost instantly, but it just doesn't keep up. Let's see. Is the DLC zone just free endgame content, I believe. Yeah, no, this is Bloom Reaper. This is the free endgame boss. Is the Golden God you're using faster fire rate than the one you used yesterday when you used this mod? That's a good question. I don't think so, but I'm also not even using... No, it's the same fire rate. So 4.5 rounds a second with the incendiary one. So this one, but this is the one I was using yesterday, 4.5 rounds a second. But I also was using the SMG ammo, so it was technically even shooting faster when you use SMG ammo. So I'm confused as to why I didn't run out. But one thing I noticed, Jack, is if you look at like the ammo regen, how quick things are regenerating, I wonder if it has something to do with the amount of ammo that's there. Like it regenerates a certain percentage of the amount of ammo, and because the SMG ammo has over 1,600 rounds, a percentage of that is much higher than a percentage of the 220 rounds in shotgun ammo. Because what I'm seeing is the ammo regen on when you're on this one or like the shotgun ammo, it goes up like tick, 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 you know, kind of fast, but not very fast. But on the SMG ammo, it goes up so fast. I mean, it loads like 100 rounds almost in like 2 seconds. So my guess is because you hold a ton more, the like whatever percentage it is that it regenerates per second of that. So you're regenerating a ton more ammo in SMG. Does that make sense? Could be. You still have +5 on Lost Dross. Yes, I do. I have not touched Lost Dross. Yeah, no, that was it right here. Yeah, +5. So ammo regeneration, right there it is, +2.5%. So it's like 2.5% of whatever the ammo is that you can hold. So 220 rounds is way less than 1640 or whatever it is for SMG. So you get much faster ammo regen with the SMG ammo. That has to be what it is. Hey Maya, how you doing? Where can I find a good legendary Jacobs enhancement? Stellar, the best place to farm legendary enhancements, period, bottom line, is going to be Bloom Reaper. But you need to make sure you're getting a platinum timing, because the big platinum chest at the end has a pretty high chance of rolling 2 legendary enhancements every time you get a platinum. I've collected almost 200 enhancements just from Bloom Reaper alone. So I definitely think that's the best place. Hey, what's up, Maya? Let's see. You'd want to replace the COV with sticky. See, where can I? McDuke. What did I miss? I see you were talking about COV and sticky. The COV is important for this build. Let's see, any faction bounty board, I believe. Oh, yep. That's how you get to it. That is correct. You just go to the bounty boards and you'll see the one that I found him at. Just to show you specifically, it was at Carcadia Burns, like main primary location there, whatever it's called. Oh wait, let's go to here. Zoom out to Kairos, and I'll show you. So I went, you should see it here. So like if you go to just the faction town, Carcadia Burn, go into like we're in here where this like red chest is, over on this side. So like the red chest is on the left side, over on the right side, right here, right there, that bounty board, go to that one. And you'll see it on that one. I believe it'll show up on basically any of them, but I know specifically that's the one that I found it on, was right there. And you'll see it, Bloom Reaper. Enhancements from UVH and Bloom Reaper plat runs. Yes, no, exactly. Yeah, like McDuke said, that's where I would go. That's what I would do if I was trying to farm legendary enhancements. It's just platinum Bloom Reaper. Zone, thank you for following. Yeah, no worries. You're welcome. Maya, I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm doing excellent. Okay, so failed experiment with the crazy fire rate class mod. Didn't even get gold on that one. So good to test these things. So the ammo regen when you're on shotgun ammo, because you only have 220 rounds, the ammo regen is not fast enough to keep up with the crazy fire rate. It is not fast enough. So that's actually too much fire rate. It's too much. So looking at it again, so this class mod is too much fire rate, especially when you have the super soldier, which gives you an additional 25% fire rate. So just from the super soldier alone, I have plus 25% fire rate. I also have some spec'd in here, so I have 5 in the thrill already, points that I have added. You know, theoretically, I could take my 5 points out of this. And put them into something else. Like I could put 2 more points into El Centro and get even more gun handling, because I don't necessarily need more fire rate. But because this one has plus 5 in the thrill and it has a 20% fire rate. So it's like 25% here, 20% here, and then another plus 5 from the thrill plus the 5 points I already got in it. It's just fire rate on top of fire rate on top of fire rate on top of fire rate, and it's too fast for the ammo regen to keep up. So that one's a failed experiment. Let's go and let's see. We did the shotgun damage. So here, let's do this one. Plus 20% fire rate, but then we're not putting any extra points into the thrill, which is of course the skill trait that gives you the added fire rate. But we're going plus 5 on Temerario and 1 on Saltado. So this should be more gun damage plus a buff in fire rate. So let's try this one and see what happens there. I think this one's gonna be pretty good. Let's see, McDuke. It can be any UVH, so I recommend doing, yes, no, 100%. Like what McDuke is saying. Yeah, drop it down to UVH1 so you can just get easy platinums on Bloom Reaper every time. Because the chances of getting the enhancements in the chest at the end it's going to be the same. So definitely just if you're looking to farm legendary enhancements from Bloom Reaper, drop it to UVH1 just so you get those easy platinums. 100%, great advice.
Baby shield, just remember.
All right, now let's run it again with this class mod and see what happens. So for anybody who's just joining, I am using a let's see, a Jacobs Golden God, which has some pretty high damage output for the crystals. Then I'm switching to the Incendiary Golden God for Bloom Reaper. and it has been working well, except for that last round with the crazy fire rate, which was just too fast. 33% drop rate for enhancements in the platinum chest. Yes, no, that's... Oh, wait, I didn't even buy it. Oh, come on. Oh, I gotta go all the way back around. Forgot to buy it. Alright, here we go. Let's see, are we gonna get a plat on this one? There we go. Bought it this time. Watch these crystals just disintegrate, though. This is so crazy. Alright, get this thing heating up. Look at the Jacobs. All of them ricocheting like crazy. Now watch them all just disintegrate. Ready? And that's it. Okay. Pop these. Okay, we're on the incendiary golden god now. Get this thing heating up. We should not run out of ammo this time. I don't believe the fire rate's going to be too fast. Oh yeah, get those crits. Oh, I did run out! I still am running out! Crazy! That's crazy! I'm still running out! Alright, we still got him there, but I still ran out. I don't think we're gonna get the plat on this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost there, almost there. There we go. We did get it. Nice. But I can't believe I still ran out. It only ran out once, though. Oh, you back up. So that was weird. My favorite pastime is forgetting to buy the Encore machine. I can't tell you how many times I do that. Jeffrey, thank you for following. Appreciate that. Wow, the regen at 1 ammo is insane. Yeah, dude, it'll just stay at 1 like almost indefinitely. 1, 0, 1, or like 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2, and it just most of the time it doesn't run out. But I did run out once there. The only thing I can break it down to is having the extra 20% buff and fire rate when you're not using SMG ammo. Like if I use this one and I put it on SMG ammo, because SMG ammo, you have over 1,600 rounds. And the way the ammo regen works is it regens a percentage of your total ammo like per second. So when you look at this Lost Straws here, so ammo regeneration, when I turn on overdrive or you turn on my action skill and overdrive starts, Rafa regenerates ammo while overdrive is active, and ammo regeneration is plus 2.5%. And because when you're using a gun that has shotgun ammo and only shotgun ammo, there's a max of 220 rounds, right? So it's only gonna regenerate 2.5% of 220 per second. However, when you use like this one with the dataless license multi-loader, and you switch it to SMG ammo, now it's over 1,600 rounds. So 2.5% of 1,600 is much more than 2.5% of 220. So it's regenerating way faster. And I'll show you that right now. So like, check this out. So this is the one with the SMG ammo. So now I'm on SMG ammo, and I'm gonna go ahead and empty a bunch of this. I'm gonna let it get down below like 1,000, and then I'm gonna turn on my action skill and watch how fast it regenerates ammo. Like, it's crazy fast. So I'm just gonna let this cook through a bunch of ammo. We'll get it nice and low. All right, we're way down, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so 240 rounds, right? And so it's gonna regen 1 ammo a second because of my super soldier. That's why it's going up. But watch how quickly it goes up when I turn on my action skill and overdrive kicks in. Ready? Look at that. 4, 5, 6, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Like, do you see how fast that is? It's so fast. It's rising so fast. Now if we compare that with the shotgun ammo, right? So shotgun, I'm gonna go ahead and empty this. Okay. Now watch what happens. I gotta hit my rep kit so I can turn on my action skill. Okay, watch. 72, 73. Watch that. Now action skill's on. See, that's way slower. 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 220. You're like, that is way slower. You playing this game is making me jelly yellow. Did you say you have SMG alt fire for the extra ammo? Yes, McDuke, I have an SMG Golden God, a Daedalus licensed multi-loader SMG right here. So this one here. So I was using this setup yesterday, even with the class mod, which has the crazy fire rate, and I never ran out. So where is it? This one. So this one has +5 into the thrill, which is fire rate, and then another bump in 20% fire rate. And I was just using this one in the last Bloom Reaper run, and I only got silver because I kept running out of ammo, even though I have the ammo regen from Los Stras. It just couldn't keep up. So the fire rate was too fast for the ammo regen. So this is actually great to know. Like I didn't realize this until just now. So just learned something new. Let's see. Ammo consumption for Golden God always increases, I believe. So at some point it always outpaces regen. Tyson, no, you're correct. It does increase, but as people were seeing earlier in the stream, I can run this almost like literally indefinitely. You just have to keep your fire rate under the ammo regen, and it does hit a point at which it stabilizes, and it will just run indefinitely forever. Yeah, Nips just got back. You just got back. Yeah. No, I got a couple plats with this. So really, the incendiary damage from this Golden God makes all the difference. It just melts Bloom Reaper's flesh. Gosh, I can't talk. So yeah, but Tyson, yeah, on TikTok, no, it does reach like an equilibrium where their ammo regen doesn't, or it continuously stays above the ammo consumption. So it may drop down to 1 round, but it'll just pop back and forth between like 1 and 2 rounds indefinitely. Absolutely. Like I've run this a few times now, doing mobbing and stuff over at Meathead Riders. Earlier in the stream, I got the Hellwalker Phosphine on the stream, and while I was over there, the entire time, I never once, from the point I stepped inside the arena till I took out the boss and picked up the Phosphine, and multiple rounds in between that, I never once released fire. It just fired the entire time. I'm talking at least 3 or 4 minutes straight, nonstop, never released fire once. Now the issue is how fast the SMG shoots. So yeah, McDuke, you're right. It does shoot faster, but it doesn't outpace the ammo regen. Even with the additional fire rate, I never had it outpace. And in fact, I'm happy to do another run with that. It's not the strongest. I will not get a platinum. But that's okay. Like, just for the testing purposes, just so y'all can see, it shouldn't outpace it even with the fastest fire rate. Burst and convergence. That's pretty low DPS. Farming. See, the DPS on these are always so high, but I've never been able to. It doesn't feel like it does hardly any damage. Like, I've tried using this thing before. Oh, another Lucian. Okay, so the fire rate on the SMG is faster, but I've never had it outpace this, but let's put it to the test. So here it is. This is the one with +5 on the thrill, and keep in mind, I already have 5 points spec'd into this, so it's going to be 10. Then we have +20 fire rate and my shield +25% fire rate. Wonder what that shoots like with your COV enhancement and ammo regen. Don't you hate that? Looks big, but doesn't feel big. Yeah, no, Nips, absolutely. Every time I see that thing, I'm like, 11,000 DPS, you know, and I'll go and try to use it, and I'm just like, just shooting and shooting and shooting, and I'm just seeing little slivers of health dropping, and I'm like, okay, where's all the DPS then? Because it's not doing crap for damage. Let's get rid of that. Gonna get rid of all these. I'm never gonna use them. I have a ton of Rainmakers. In fact, I have the one Jack gave me with the 4% stickies. All right, so let's get rid of these. And then I'll do this just so I can show you. I already know I'm not gonna get plat because I ran this setup yesterday and it wasn't even close to getting a plat. Like barely got gold because it's just not doing enough damage. But we have +5 in the thrill, +20 fire rate, and then I'm gonna use the SMG. So here we go, SMG mode. And so watch, I should not run out of ammo, even though this shoots faster because of the ammo regen being so much faster because of the 1600 rounds. Never mind that low. Dale, I am playing and watching the stream on my phone. I keep looking for legendary drops and can't find them. Then realize it's coming from your stream. Oh, you're hearing it in the audio. That's hilarious. Alt fire, still much more ammo at a little slower. Yeah, no. I would love to try an AR because the AR bullets are gonna hit harder. They're gonna do more damage than the SMG. And it does shoot a little bit faster than the shotguns, but I don't think that one, and because you have more rounds in that, I don't think you would run out in that one. So that would actually be a good one to try, actually. I might have to try that. All right. Just so y'all can see it, here's a run with the SMG multi-loader, Golden God, and with the crazy fire rate class mod. So yeah, I should not run out. And I'm gonna lose the Jacobs on the crystals here. In fact, I'm gonna use this one for the crystals just so I can get through these fast, and then I'll show you that I won't run out with the other one. Or I shouldn't. I should have started shooting sooner. Yo, this thing is just crazy. Okay, here we go. SMG. And that. Alright. Okay, here we go. Now we should not run out of ammo, and it will get low. But we should not. Look how fast that is. Oh my god. You see, it will get low. It will get low. It'll even get down to like 1 round, but I should not run out. But look how much slower his health is going down without that incendiary damage. Y'all, is that not the craziest fire rate ever, though? Like, this is a shotgun. This is a shotgun that's shooting like an SMG right now. Look at the ammo. Look at the ammo. You see it? It's down at like 1 round, but I'm not running out. I'm never gonna run out. There we go. Dude, we might get a platinum on this. We might actually pull it off. Gotta get back into it. Oh, I missed it. That's gonna hurt. If I get a plat here, this is gonna be crazy because we did not do it yesterday. Yo, come on. Not doing much damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. Okay, well, there goes my plat. Oh, no. Oh, God, this dude's running like crazy. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna get a plat with this. Jeez, this thing shoots fast. Dude, it's so nuts. Well, you can see, I mean, it didn't run out. Dude, that is crazy. Listen to that. Listen to that. That is nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Got me a mantra. It's another garbage one. Doesn't even have Jacobs on it. What about getting an AR? Oh yeah, you already mentioned that. You can get Rainmaker C. Dude, you can get a Rainmaker COV? Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. So I think what makes the, I was thinking about this earlier because I actually got a Gore Master that was really nicely spec'd with COV and Jacobs, I think. But I think the thing that makes the Golden God so perfect for this with the ammo regen is the fact that it has the legendary attribute where Rage, when overheating, the bullet forge does not break, but instead continuously consumes greater amounts of ammo. So like you can just, when you have the ammo regen, which combats the ammo consumption, you have infinite ammo and you just shoot forever, right? So every shot is always a crit because it's always overheating. Whereas any other COV gun, which does not have the rage attribute, it'll get into overheating for a little while, but then it's going to break, and then you have that long reload period. So it just doesn't seem like anything else would really be great. Right. It doesn't break. It only breaks if you... Right, exactly. So I think that's why the Golden God is like the perfect gun for this. And while I've collected other COV guns, I was like, I don't think any of them are going to work nearly as well with this because of the fact that this never breaks. McDuke, I was thinking about the crit knife, but I don't think it's going to make any difference with this setup because, in fact, I know it shouldn't anyways. And the reason is because I'm using this enhancement with duct tape, which says guns with COV licensed magazines have a 100% chance to deal critical damage while overheating. And so because it's always overheating, it's always in overheat, every single shot that I'm shooting is a crit. So a crit knife would not really do anything other than just whatever damage output it does, which is 6,107 damage, versus the incendiary grenade that I'm using here. Incendiary is very strong against flesh. Bloom Reaper is flesh, so this is 2,200 damage, 15% chance, plus 7,200 just raw explosion damage. So this one theoretically should do way more overall damage than a crit knife because the penetrator augment is a 30% chance, but this is a 100% chance while overheating. Doesn't crit knife still double stack crit? I'm a perma crit Harlow and I still get a damage boost. I don't know if that's true. Let's see. Can anybody confirm, like, would there be some sort of damage, like double dipping on critical hit damage? I thought this only gave me a chance to get a critical hit, and it doesn't actually buff the critical damage that is caused but when you shoot it. Damage amp. Let's see, the damage debuff on the other stat on crit knife helps. Damage amp. Oh, the amp payload. Yeah, damage taken by impacted target is increased by 15%. That makes sense. Okay. So then maybe I should try that. Let's see. I would need overheating to throw on one of these. That's actually, yeah, McDuke. Yeah, thank you for bringing. I totally forgot about damage amp. I was only thinking about the penetrator augment. But no, you're right. Yeah, so plus 15% in damage. But I don't have. Let's run. I'm gonna have to run to the bank real quick and see if I have an ordnance that I can transfer heating up off of, because now I want to try that. Let me open these real quick. Maybe I'll get one right here. I throw 4 knives every time. Yeah, you have one with 4. I don't know if I have one with 4. Right there's a golden god with shock, but no no Jacobs. I'm gonna throw that one in the bank though. That's funny. Bank that one. Don't need that. Let's see. Also, crit knife gives true crit. Still don't know what that means, but I heard Lazy Data talking about that some time ago. Yeah, I have no idea what that would mean. If there's like a non-true crit versus a true crit, I have no idea what that means. Like I have the Bloom Reaper class mod that recharges ordnances on damage, so I spam it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have any of those. Oh, no, it's this, right? No, that's not it. Where it deals increased ordnance and gun damage faster. No, that's not it. Forget which one that is. I don't have it here though. Lamp. No. I don't even know why I have this in here. All right. Let me run to the bank real quick and see if I have any ordinances with overheating so I can try the crit knife, because I've totally forgot about the damage amp. Totally forgot about it. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? Phantom, what shotgun are you using for your build? The Golden God. I am using multiple different specs of the Golden God, but it's all the Golden God. You doing good? Nice. Oh, it's for Harlow. Okay, either way, I think you'll benefit from the knife. Yeah, no, it's a great call out, McDuke. Thank you. Yes, there's a difference between true crit and regular crit. Several skills requiring crit to activate and not proc off true crits. Think headshots versus a crit enhancement that's giving you crits for body shots. Okay, so like a true crit would be like an actual headshot versus like what I'm doing where I get a 100% chance to get a crit. Like I could shoot him in the foot and it still counts as a crit, but it's not a true crit. Helped my buddy get a double shiny drop tonight on Saul. Nice, Dylan. That's awesome. So if you're just stopping by, you missed earlier in the stream while I was testing some, hey, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. So I was testing some different Golden Gods and class mods that I've gotten, the Dancer class mods. I got all these earlier today from Saul. So I was putting them to the test at Meathead Riders because as you're probably well aware at this point, I've been farming the Hellwalker Shiny. Right? And so I went in once, tried some things, and then went to the bank, I believe. I forget why. Oh, I think I had to pull out some of the inventory that I wanted to test. So I go back and I'm like, all right, let's try out, you know, this other class mod. I think I changed it to. I go in, I'm like, oh no, I respect. That's what it was. I respect to add El Centro for better gun handling because things were just getting out of control. So I added this. So then I went back in and ran it again with the same inventory. And the whole time I'm like, this is so much better. It's like I'm lasering because the gun, it has like zero recoil after a while. It's so smooth. And then all of a sudden, cling, I got the Hellwalker Shiny right there. On the stream, it happened. Right there. Let's see, Jack's correct. But some stuff like Crit Knife give you global true crit. True crit. I can't even talk. I'll have to check if the enhancement does global true crit or global regular crit. Nips. Okay, so Crit Knife really does help regardless of duct tape. Yeah, Dylan, yeah, it was awesome. You're on Borderlands 3, nice. Yeah, I'm excited to go check out some of the earlier stuff. IDK, I'm boosting Borderlands 3. Nice. Yeah, so I got into Borderlands through Borderlands 4. This is the first Borderlands that I have played. But because I've fallen in love with it, I've already purchased all the other games in the franchise as part of a package deal that Steam had going on over the holidays, where it was like 90% off. So I got the whole thing for like $20. So I only have like 10 hours into Borderlands 1 at this point, but excited to get into the earlier games and check them out. I'll check into whether duct tape does true crit or non-true. That would be good to know because then if it's non-true and there's like a higher damage buff for true crits, then absolutely the Crit Knife, just even the penetrator 30% chance would also help here as well. Let's say McDuke, I'm not too in tune with the fancy details. I always assumed that Crit Knife stacked on regular crit. Okay. Yeah, well, Jack is our guy here with all these, you know, like damage formula details and stuff. So he's gonna figure this out. Let us know what he uncovers. All right, let me see what I got here. Grenade, heavy weapon. Do I have it? Oh, right there we go. Heating up. All right. And in fact, I already have extra Crit Knives in here. Let's see. Oh, right there's 4 charges. Right there's one with 4. And it has overflow with 4 charges. So that's the one we're going to grab. And then we're going to go ahead and throw overheating on it so we can give it a try. Gonna check this, brother. All right, so we want heavy weapon and grenade, so I can grab the overheating from this, put it on this Crit Knife here, transfer. All right, now we're ready to roll. Okay, now I'm excited to try this out. Now I'm gonna try it with the I don't even know when I picked that up. I guess that was out of the Bloom Reaper chest. I'm gonna try it with the incendiary. Golden God and the Jacobs one like I was running before that was working so well. See how quickly we can get this done now, even with this crit knife, man. I'm excited. Oh man, I'm excited. Here we go. I'm gonna activate my action skill during this speed run. Ready? Get over. I'm already kind of quick. Like I've got my Rafa spec with some decent movement speed, and the Super Soldier gives me a bump too. But watch this when I activate the action skill. Take off. Ready? Yeah. Speed run it. Get him, Beans. Get him. Make sure you don't have super fire rate class. Oh, yeah. You're good call. I need to change that before I forget, in fact, because I do have the super fire rate. Yeah, I would have ran out of ammo. Thank you, Ronan. I literally would have forgotten that. Oh, I need to get rid of this too. Okay, so I want to go. I think this one was the one that I really liked the most. Gives me a little bump in fire rate, a good bump in Temerario, Saltado, and a 45% just overall gun damage buff in shotgun. So I think I was really liking this one. Let's try this one.
Let's have it.
Zoom. Yeah, thank you, Ronan. I seriously would have forgotten. I would have gotten in there and been like, no, I'm running out of ammo again. Almost there. Let's switch back to this so we can go on with this one. Then we're going to go incendiary. All right, let's see what happens. Seabird Mine, yeah, we're on Rafa. Lego. All right, let's give it a shot here. Now we're running with the crit knife for that damage amp and possibly some buff from true crits. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and get her started early. Get to see, get everything heating up. There we go. Did I miss that? Yes, I did. And what's left? What I missed? There it is. All right, switching to incendiary. Action skill is primed. We are ready to go. All right, let's get it heating up. Hit him with the crit knife as soon as I can. Once he's stable, there's one, there's two. Yo. This is crazy fast, y'all. Oh no! Crap. I almost missed it. Of course he's gonna go the other way. Die. Die. Yes! Easy. I have no idea how much faster that possibly was than without the crit knife, but that felt pretty smooth. Let's see. No shot. I just spent a diamond key and got all 3 items I was looking for. No way. Been playing DR2 lately because after 25 years of waiting, they finally released another expansion. Wow. Oh, D2R. I read that wrong. Nice. That never happens. Yeah. Wow. Beam Team Capstone. Yeah, no, I love the Beam Team Capstone. It's been my favorite for a while. Just feels like it does so much more damage with those beams. Yeah, y'all, this build is totally dialed in right now. Totally dialed in. Easy platinums on UVH6 too. I also do all my testing with a sticky bod, so it might be treated differently. Oh, that's true. Let's see, Bama. Borderlands 3 is my favorite. You're gonna spend hundreds of hours in that. Story sucks. Everything else 10 out of 10. Yeah, no, I'm super excited to get into the earlier stuff. Just trying to get a little further into Borderlands 1, so I can get a little bit more used to just the like how things were in the first game. Get a little bit more, you know, familiar with the story, the characters, the loot, you know, just the overall gameplay of things, the map, everything, you know, the enemies. There's no chance I'm gonna like, you know, end game it before I move to Borderlands 2, but I want to get a little bit further into it before I switch over to 2. Definitely complete them all at least on one character. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna spend a good deal of time in each one. Like I said, I don't know if I'll full on like complete it before I move to the next one, just because I'm like, dude, the anticipation is killing me to like see like all the games. But I'm gonna put a good amount of time into one, to where I feel pretty comfortable in it. You know, I get to know it pretty well, and then move to the next one. I can't say that if I'll finish one, like the whole like end game it, you know, like with one character before I move to the next, but I want to get to a point where I'm feeling pretty comfortable with it. I missed the radiation explosion from Borderlands 3. They're so crunchy, and 4 it just kind of poofs. Well, can't wait to check that out, but you're right, they do kind of just poof. Let's see what I got here. You gonna give me a good Rainmaker? Nope. Garbage. Please stream 2 and 3. It would be amazing content, and we are all knowledge. No, yeah, I've did a stream where I switched over to 1 after about an hour or so of Borderlands 4. So probably I'll do something like that. And what I should probably do is like set a like maybe one day during this, like one of the weekday streams, which we can just dedicate to like the earlier Borderlands, right? So like when everybody know, when you show up, you know it's gonna not be Borderlands 4, it'll be Borderlands 1 if I'm on that one. So I'll think about that. I'll share some info in the stream. Maybe ask y'all kind of see like what your thoughts are, how to kind of mix in some of the earlier stuff with Borderlands 4. But yeah, let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything. No, looks like I'm caught up. Okay, cool, y'all. I'm gonna end things right here. This feels like a perfect spot. We just got another platinum with Blue Room Leaper. We put the crit knife to the test, and it definitely made things just a little bit quicker, a little bit more smooth. So I'm gonna keep running with this. I appreciate everybody for hanging out, sharing your knowledge, just having a good time. It's always a blast. Make sure if you're not following, follow so you can come by and hang out with us again in the future. Would love to have you come back, and I will be streaming again Wednesday at 6 p.m. unless something comes up, and if it does, I'll share it with y'all in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, another plug for the Discord, type the command Discord and you'll get that link. If you're on TikTok, I will share the link with you in just a second. So y'all can have it. Because my bot doesn't work over there, so I just have to manually share it. But definitely come hang out with us, chat games and Borderlands, and I kind of post some updates on the stream schedule and stuff in there. So that is it for tonight. Everybody have a great evening, and we'll see you Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Later, everybody.